What ended your lifelong friendship? Ryan and I had been best friends since second grade. We lived 2 blocks apart, went to every birthday party together, even shared the same birthday month, so we always did joint celebrations. By high school, everyone just knew us as a package deal. If you invited one of us somewhere, you got both. We had matching phone cases, inside jokes nobody else understood, and plans to be each other's best man someday. Ryan was the outgoing one, always making new friends wherever we went. I was quieter, more reserved, but that worked for us. He'd drag me to parties and introduce me to people, while I kept him grounded when he got too wild. Our friend group grew over the years to include Jake, Connor, Ben, and Alex. 6 guys who hung out constantly, playing video games, going to movies, just being stupid teenagers. What I didn't know was that 5 of them had a group chat without me. For 3 years, they talked about everything in that chat. Sports, girls, weekend plans, memes. But they also talked about me, called me clingy, said I was trying too hard to fit in, complained that I always wanted to tag along everywhere. Ryan wrote most of the cruel stuff. He called me a charity case once when I couldn't afford concert tickets. Another time he said hanging out with me was like babysitting. The worst message was from last month. I'd opened up to Ryan about feeling anxious about college applications and whether I was smart enough to get into a good school. 2 hours later, he was in their chat making fun of me for being pathetic and needy. The other guys just laughed along with crying, laughing emojis. I found out about the chat because Connor got dumped by his girlfriend and decided to blow everything up out of spite. He screenshot the entire conversation history and sent it to me with a message that said, "Thought you should know what your best friend really thinks about you." I read every single message. 3 years worth of trash talk. Every vulnerable moment I'd shared with Ryan turned into a joke for their entertainment. Times when I thought they were genuinely happy to see me, they were actually annoyed I showed up. Inside jokes I thought included me were actually about me. The next day was a Saturday. Ryan texted asking if I wanted to grab breakfast like we did every weekend. I stared at that message for 20 minutes before deleting it without responding. Then I went through all my social media and unfollowed him on everything. Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok, everything. Monday at school, I sat with different people at lunch. Ryan kept looking over at my new table, confused. I could see him texting, probably asking the group chat what was wrong with me. By Wednesday, he finally cornered me at my locker. "Dude, what's your problem? You've been ignoring me all week." I turned around and pulled out my phone, showing him Connor's screenshots. His face went completely white. He started stammering immediately. "Look, that stuff was taken out of context. You know how we joke around. You called me pathetic last month. I didn't mean it like that, but you said it. Come on, we're best friends. This is stupid." I closed my locker and looked at him one more time. Best friends don't have secret group chats to talk trash about each other. Then I walked away. Ryan tried everything after that. Long text apologies that I never opened. He even showed up at my house once, but I told my mom I didn't want to see him. He left a handwritten letter in my mailbox talking about how sorry he was and how our friendship meant everything to him. I threw it away without reading past the first paragraph. The crazy part was watching what happened to the rest of them. Once word got out about their secret chat, other people started avoiding them too. Not because everyone loved me so much, but because nobody wanted to be friends with people who talked behind everyone's back. Jake and Ben tried to apologize to me, but it felt hollow. Connor had burned all his bridges when he leaked everything. By senior year, their tight friend group had completely fallen apart. Ryan ended up eating lunch alone most days. Sometimes I'd see him looking over at me, but I never looked back. We graduated without ever speaking again.